This week has seen the Superstar shakeup take place as the landscape of WWE has been totally shaken up, with tons of wrestlers switching brands, as tag teams have been split up and major names have been thrown into a new brand. However, perhaps the biggest move of all came right at the very end of the two-night event, when Roman Reigns was officially announced as a SmackDown Live Superstar, with the Big Dog heading down to the ring to destroy Elias, while also delivering a huge Superman punch to Vince McMahon himself. Fans were certainly surprised to see Roman on SmackDown Live, as he has really become a Raw guy since the brand split was reintroduced. But what are the real reasons for WWE bringing the Big Dog over to his new yard?
We told you that we could feel that all hell was gonna break loose here tonight.
Don't tell me! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Are you kidding me?
Number 5. To hit refresh. While Roman Reigns has always been relevant in WWE, since his return from battling with leukemia, the Big Dog hasn't been pushed in the same way he was prior to his illness, taking more of a step back into the upper mid-card. Even though there is nothing wrong with that, Roman Reigns is far too big of a name to be in that position, and this move simply re-establishes him at the top of the card as a main event player once again. It allows him and WWE to totally hit the refresh button and give him a brand new start, putting a difficult 2018 behind him and starting the new WWE era with a fresh brand and new storylines. Number 4. To push Elias. This might seem like a strange answer for why Roman Reigns is now on Team Blue, but the main event segment was just as big of a moment for Elias as it was for the Big Dog, with the guitar welding wrestler being personally endorsed by Vince McMahon as the feature of the company. Even though Elias ended up being taken down by a spear from Roman Reigns, this could be a sign that big things are in the future on SmackDown, possibly starting out with a feud against Roman Reigns himself, which would obviously push him to the top of the card. Elias has been mainly used for segments rather than matches during his WWE career to this point, and while he's done a great job with that, this move will hopefully see him express more of his in-ring talents. Number 3. To keep him away from Seth Rollins. Over the past year, WWE has spent a lot of time dedicated to the Shield, bringing them back together on several occasions, and while it has been a lot of fun, it's now time for WWE to tell a different story, especially with Dean Ambrose out of the picture. Moving Roman over to SmackDown brings an end to all of that, at least for the time being, and more importantly, allows Seth Rollins to stand alone as a main event star on the Red brand, which will make his title reign more important. Rollins has been waiting a long time for his Universal Championship run, and having someone like Roman lurking in the background could take away from that, as it has done the previous 2 weeks. Hopefully now Seth can stand out as champion and really make a mark. Number 2. Replacing AJ Styles. WWE made the decision to move AJ Styles over to Monday Night Raw during the Superstar shakeup, and therefore Roman Reigns has effectively just replaced him on SmackDown Live, with the two men trading places as the main event trades this year. Having AJ on Raw was something that needed to happen after many years of being the #1 star on SmackDown. He's more than ready to prove himself on the Red brand, but it did leave a big babyface hole on SmackDown. While WWE is currently pushing Kofi Kingston to the moon, he's still very much unproven as far as if he can deliver on merchandise and ticket sales as a main event name. Therefore, putting a proven commodity such as Reigns onto the show guarantees that problem doesn't exist. Number 1. Fox. Without a doubt, the main reason that WWE has put Roman Reigns onto SmackDown Live is because of SmackDown's impending move to the Fox network. With the deal set to bring in millions in revenue, the company wants to ensure that the relationship is a positive one. This means that WWE wants as many views as possible on SmackDown, bringing Fox the viewing figures that they expect from the partnership, and given that Roman Reigns is the biggest name WWE has, it makes sense for WWE to make this change. SmackDown is very likely to be seen as the A show later on this year, and this is the first real sign of WWE making that happen. The company knows that the Big Dog will bring eyes to the product, and therefore this is a smart move and the first step of WWE preparing for SmackDown's new home. What do you make of Roman Reigns being on SmackDown Live? Let us know in the comment section below.